How's it going, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Maddison Hill, and yes, it is finally time for another pop off with Maddison. For today's pop off, you guys, we're going to be talking about Justin Bieber and Diddy because I'm sure, as a lot of you know, ever since the exposure of Diddy started happening, a lot of people online have been questioning Justin and Diddy's past relationship. And now that Diddy has officially been arrested and he's behind bars, remember his bail has now been denied twice, we now have some major updates when it comes to Justin Bieber and his alleged reaction to Diddy being behind bars. You guys, we're gonna talk about this report that we briefly discussed on Monday's Happy Hour Hang about how Justin is trying to stay focused on being a good dad and a good husband right now. Then I have some fresh tea for you guys. We have this new report from the Daily Mail about how Justin is allegedly shutting down amid Diddy's arrest. Then on top of that, you guys, we have this tea that I think is meant to break up a lot of the Justin and Diddy discourse. It's an update on Justin and Hailey's marriage, plus some fresh tea for those of you who have been keeping up with the lives this week. We're gonna talk about how Justin and Hailey were spotted twice this week in public. And of course, Justin's appearance at one of those public sightings is causing some chatter online. So we're gonna discuss. As you can probably tell, it's a lot of Bieber and Diddy tea today. So everyone buckle up and remember, the subjects that we're going to be discussing are sensitive. So I wanna just remind everyone to please be respectful down there in the comments. And then before we get started, because this is the first pop-off of the week and the first pop-off for a long time, I know I'm the absolute worst. You know I have to check in and see how the House of Hill is doing. So let me know how you are, what you've been up to, all of that good stuff down below. If you are somebody who does not like to watch the lives, then you're probably wondering, Maddison, where are you? And you guys will see that I'm coming to you from a completely new place because I moved. I just moved to a new place here in LA, about 10 minutes from my old one. But this move was really big for me. I had been in my apartment for 5 years. I'd been in my building for 8 the whole time that I've been in LA. That is the same building I've been in since I moved here from Kansas City. So it was a really big move. I accumulated a lot of things in 5 years. So it is taking me a long time to try and get settled. I'm actually not even settled yet. This apartment is so different from my last place that I need more things. It's taking me a while to get settled. As soon as I am, I'll definitely give you an apartment tour. But I just wanted to let my pop-off people know I have not been purposely ignoring you. I have not been doing pop-offs because I didn't want to. It's just been craziness for me. My life has been absolute chaos. And so I'm hoping that now that I am a little more settled than I was 2 weeks ago, I can get back to our regularly scheduled content. But I just wanted to give you guys that update. Okay, while you're letting me know how you are down below, I know you also are like, Maddison, you teased a lot of Bieber and Diddy tea. Can we please get on with it? And yes, we can. So straight to the tea people, go ahead and drop this time code down there in the comments to help out your fellow straight to the tea people. And now let's get to unwrapping these Justin Bieber, Hailey Bieber, and Diddy facts. Okay, so as you all know, 2 weeks ago, Diddy was finally arrested after a month-long investigation, and he's currently being charged with trafficking, racketeering, and transportation to engage in prostitution. Also, real quick, as you all know, if I use different verbiage to describe some of Diddy's alleged crimes, please know that I'm not trying to downplay anything. I'm just trying to play by YouTube's rules. Obviously, the internet has been speculating about pretty much everybody who Diddy was notoriously close to in the past. His relationship with Jay-Z is being questioned. His relationship with Ashton Kutcher is being questioned. There's a clip going around right now of LeBron bragging about one of Diddy's parties, so he's being questioned. J-Lo, Usher, Corey Gamble, the Kardashians, the list goes on and on. But one of the people who is being questioned the most online is Justin Bieber. Now remember, you guys, Diddy had legal guardianship of Usher whenever he put out his first album. Usher had a hand in discovering Justin Bieber, and therefore Usher is likely the one who connected Diddy to justice. Since the allegations against Diddy started, many people have began looking at Diddy and Justin's relationship through a different lens. For example, this video clip where Diddy is talking about how he has custody of Justin for the next 48 hours, and they're gonna do things that's a 15-year-old's dream. I'm gonna go ahead and play the clip for you.
Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives, you know, where we hanging out and what we doing. We can't really disclose.
When that was originally released, no one thought too much of it. But now, looking back on it, knowing what we know now, it definitely feels like Justin is uncomfortable, and the whole clip, I cannot lie to you guys, gives me the ick. Now, let me be clear. This is just one of the videos that people have been re-examining. There's several videos now of Justin and Diddy that people are looking at that are going viral, but I just wanted to at least give you one example during this pop-off of why people are speculating about Justin and Diddy's relationship. Now, again, because people are questioning what what may or may not have happened between these two. That is why a lot of people have been wondering how Justin Bieber is feeling amidst these Diddy allegations and amidst his arrest. And finally this week, you guys, we got a little bit of information. First up, we got this report from People magazine, where a source said that Justin is aware of the allegations against Diddy, but quote, it's not anything he wants to focus on though. The source noted that Justin has been in a quote, happy bubble since welcoming his son Jack, and that he's focused on being a good dad and husband. Now, this report didn't give us too many specifics, you guys, which is why I'm guessing later in the week we got this report from the Daily Mail, where it sounds like Justin isn't doing great after Diddy's arrest. This insider said, quote, Justin is so disturbed by the Diddy news and is unwilling to process it or discuss it, so he has shut off. This insider went on to say that so many people who helped make Justin who he is were close to Diddy, so this has, quote, completely thrown him. It also sounds like, you guys, Justin will not be commenting on his relationship with Diddy or Diddy at all, as the source said that Justin has not been responding on this since the raids on Diddy's homes, and he's not going to. Keep in mind, Diddy's homes were raided back in March by the feds and Homeland Security, so it sounds like Justin has been mulling over this for several months now. The source then went on to share that there was a time when Justin took a long break from Diddy, and that's allegedly when he believes a lot of these things went down, when he was not around. However, and some of you did bring this up in our Wednesday happy hour hang, Justin did collab with Diddy as recent as last year. Justin worked with Diddy on one of the songs for his album, the Love album, Off the Grid, and this Daily Mail source said, quote, he was featured on Diddy's most recent album, and had he known any of this, there is no way he would have done it. Now, as I mentioned, we also had another new report from People magazine this week that I believe was put out there to try to break up some of the Justin and Diddy conversations. And this report is giving us some insight into how Justin and Hailey are adapting to being parents for the first time. This insider said that Justin and Hailey seem, quote, more in love since baby Jack's arrival. The source said that Hailey is feeling great, and Justin has been encouraging her to get out of the house and catch up with friends since Jack's arrival, which I believe was mentioned because Hailey has been seen out to dinner with her friends twice since she gave birth, and you know how the internet is. They were absolutely ripping her to shreds over it. So I'm happy that this source mentioned that Justin has been encouraging Hailey to do things for herself since becoming a mom. Now, what's interesting about this People magazine report, you guys, is that this line about Justin being in a happy bubble is once again echoed in this report, and it was once again reiterated that he's focused on being a good dad and husband. And while normally you all know I love consistency, when I hear the same verbiage used more than once in a report, sometimes it does plant little seeds of doubt for me. But before I fully pop off, let me give you the fresh tea about when Justin and Hailey were seen in public this week. First off, they were seen on Monday out to dinner at Nobu Malibu, a little mom and dad's night out to get some sushi, which I'm not gonna lie to you guys, sounds delicious. Then on Wednesday, and yes, Justin Bieber must really be loving that brown hat, because Justin and Hailey were seen again going to church. You'll also notice that he brought his Papa Bear mug with him. I think the mug, the slippers, the same hat, the blank stare he's rocking in some of the photos, I think all of those things are causing some conversations online about concern for Justin. However, I do want to reiterate that if I was a new parent and probably sleep deprived, I would also have a blank stare on my face, so I don't want to read too much into that. Because people are talking about it, you know I had to fill you in, and now because I basically feel like I'm already popping off, let's just make this pop off official and get to the shambong. We will not be popping bottles because I feel like drinking champagne is not really appropriate for the subject matter of this pop off, but we are gonna pop off with a different kind of bubbly. We're still gonna do a shambong, and we're gonna get into our thoughts on all of this. Okay, you guys, so here's the thing about Justin Bieber and Diddy, and by no means has anyone confirmed this, but I do think it's a very delicate situation, which is why whenever I'm talking about these two, I want to be careful and make sure that I'm not salaciously contributing to the speculations that are already out there. I want to make sure I'm being respectful to Justin and being respectful to anyone who was potentially harmed by Diddy's alleged behavior. Now that I've made that clear, I do also want to make another thing clear, and that is that I do really feel for Justin Bieber, because it sounds like Justin is hurting, in my opinion. Whether he's hurting because he experienced that dark side of Diddy, or he's hurting because he was once close friends with somebody who allegedly did these horrible things. Regardless, I think he's hurting and I feel for him. Now, I know some of you are going to be in the comments and be like, Maddison, yes, I know when Justin was first introduced to Diddy, he was a child, but later on, once he was an adult, he willingly went to parties with Diddy. He willingly hung out with Diddy. Hello, we all know that there was a resurfaced clip from Keeping Up with the Kardashians this week where Khloe is openly talking about going to a Diddy party where half the people are butt naked and that Justin Bieber was there. I hear you all on that. I really do. However, when Justin was thrown into this world, he was a child. And I'm sorry, but when you look at those early videos of Justin and Diddy, it really does not look like someone who knows any better. The adults in Justin Bieber's life, on the other hand, that is who I think is responsible for throwing him into these situations in the first place. Whether they knew better or not, obviously we're not going to know. But if they did know better and they still put him in that situation, that makes me incredibly nauseous, and I really hope and pray that that is not the case. Now, as far as the reports that we discussed about Justin Bieber's alleged reaction, I believe that both of them can be true. I believe that Justin is probably not trying to focus on Diddy's arrest and focus on the allegations against him, while also letting it possibly get to him and bring him down. I think he can be focused on being a good dad and husband while also trying to process that him and other people in his life were once close to this man who was accused of doing absolutely horrific things. I also very much wholeheartedly believe that Justin Bieber has a lot of regrets about being on Diddy's album last year. A connection to Diddy that recent is not good for anyone, especially Justin Bieber. And honestly, you guys, I really do hope that him and Hailey are in a happy bubble. I love seeing them go out to sushi. I love seeing them go to church. I want them to be kind of living in their own world right now. Again, hearing the same verbiage back to back in two reports does sound a little odd to me, and I'm only mentioning that to you guys because I tell you guys everything on how I'm feeling, but I don't want to focus on it too much because, again, I really hope these two are doing okay and they're living in this new bubble as a family of three. I just think being close to someone at one point who allegedly did all of these horrible things has to take a toll on you mentally. It has to be a mental F. I get that Justin's probably trying to rationalize things. That's why I think that Daily Mail source mentioned how, Justin believes that when he took his long break from Diddy, that's when a lot of these things happened, because who wants to believe that they were once friends with somebody who was doing these awful things? And I know I've said this 1,000 times, but I'm gonna say it 1,000 more. I think Diddy has affected so many people. More people than we probably even know about at this point. And y'all already know I hope that justice is served. But while we're waiting on that justice to be served, we're gonna have a lot more Diddy updates. I'm sure we're gonna have more Diddy and Justin Bieber conversations. And you guys know whenever there's anything major going down, I'll be sitting right here to fill you in on it. But in the meantime, you guys, I wanna hear your thoughts on everything that we discussed during this pop-off. Let it all out down below. While you guys are at it, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and don't forget that notification bell. For more content, you guys, make sure you're following me over on Instagram and TikTok. And of course, don't forget to keep coming back here to check out my YouTube shorts. If you guys wanna show me a little extra love or you just wanna make sure I see your comment, don't forget you can also hit that super thanks button down below. You guys, also, I wanna remind you about my channel membership. With the membership, you get access to a members only live on Tuesday. You get access to an exclusive video every single Friday. So if you're a video person, join the membership because every Friday without fail, I post a new video. You will also get access to the House of Hill group chat over on Discord. You guys, also, I wanna remind you not to forget to tune in to Monday's live happy hour hang at 3:30 Pacific Standard Time. You can also check out all of my merch over at my merch store at houseofhill.com. And on that note, you guys, have a fantastic rest of your day and weekend, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye, guys.